Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Been out Land Rover trialling a little while ago, so I thought I'd make a bit of a video showing road tax vehicle trials. Here we are setting a section, just going round checking I'm happy. Of course, with 12 gates, you start at 12 and the further you get, the less points you get. The one with the lowest points at the end of it is the winner. It's about knowing how to drive the terrain, your vehicle. It's thinking about your steering. It's a lot harder than it looks. Here we are, just putting a section in. So we've had a drive around, looked at some of the obstacles and the terrain, decided where we're going to put some canes in, and yeah, just put some canes in, put some flags on. We'll come back to the section as a group. So here we go, first vehicle on. So he started at 12 and he'll make his way around to the gates. If you hit a cane, you score you score the points for that cane. If you fail to make the next gate, you score that gate. So if you say he's on the 8 gate now, so if he got stuck here, he would score 7 points. Made it through without getting stuck. Just missed the cane. He's not quite made the turn, and he's not quite through the gate, so that's a free. If I can't make this, then there's something wrong because I set the section. Banging coming from my truck is the spring moving about on the chassis when it flexes. The ground, it was very, very hard, so the ruts were just so rough and made it really hard to drive over. The marshal said I only just missed the cane to get around that. That's clear. So we run these events with the Lincolnshire Land Rover Club. once every month or so. There's other disciplines, so there's road tax, there's Tyro trials, which is a beginner entry. It's the road tax vehicle trials, which is what you're watching here. There's the cross-country vehicle, which is purpose-built Land Rover trialers. It's a lot more difficult. And then you've got Comp Safari, which is rallying in Land Rovers effectively. Do camping weekends and all sorts. So well worth checking out the website. Keep an eye on the calendar. If it's something you want to come and watch, or even want to get involved with, by all means give us a shout. See if it's something you fancy taking on. We're always looking for new members. It's nice to see new faces at events. So what we've done here, it was a red hot day. There wasn't too many of us there. We were setting the sections ourselves rather than there being a cloud, of course. So what we've done, turned the section round that we've just driven and started from the other end, and then just changed a few gates just to make it a little bit more difficult.
Spring back.
John running out of the way before he gets run over. There's a bit of onboard footage from myself. See how rough those ruts are now. You're always thinking about the next gate, where you need to be, have you got enough room to get around? There's a lot to think about. Just my springs again. Changed it from here to go back up the bank, and I got it wrong.
Can't jump.
There we go with the next section. Where the day started to get a little bit wrong. I heard that noise and thought it was my springs. Didn't think anything of it, so I carried on. ground so hard, it was just so grippy. No struggles at all with traction. Speed it up here just to get into the fun stuff. Usually this quarry's underwater here. It's obviously just dried out a little bit. Just enough for us to play in for the day. This is where the day definitely went wrong. That didn't sound good.
Broke something's on it.
Yeah, it's definitely broke something. This is why I'm hoping Louise has heard it and she's going to stop.
Yeah. No, I think that's broke a CV.
Please stop. Okay, don't.
So is this much grip, isn't it?
So yeah, we managed to limp it back to the car park. Threw some tools at it. We thought it broken a CV joint. Matt very kindly went home and fetched us some parts. Stripped it all down. It's not. It's the diff. So here we go. Strip it all down. Put a new diff in it. While I'm in there, I'm going to put new half shafts in it and CVs because they do get a lot of abuse. Yeah, let's get into it. There's a box full of bits. Got two brand new half shafts with CV joints on. I also bought a pair of wheel bearing kits. Then I remembered that I'd actually replaced them not long back, so at least I've got two spares. All new prop shaft bolts, and I'm replacing the prop shaft universal joints while I'm in there. Hasn't had any in a while, and there's a little bit of play in them, so we may as well do them. They don't cost a lot. Thanks to Paddocks for the speedy service. Posted and on my doorstep within a couple of days, which is always handy. Right, let's get stuck into it.
Hey little sister, do you know what time it was? Or will you finally seen all your broken dreams come crashing down your door? I said they demand an answer, and they demand it quick. All the questions fade of the wasted days come crawling back for more. I say, do you know where the power lies?
Right, so I've got all the bolts out there, all the nuts out of the diff, and it won't come out. I'm thinking, well, that's strange, they usually just lift out. So, wiggling it about, thinking it's stuck on the gasket, get a bar in there, just give it a bit more of a wiggle. Still won't come out. Something not right here. Get a bit mad with it now. Won't come out. It'll go back and forward, just stops. So there's clearly something that's holding it. Been in there with a torch, can't really see anything. The gap's not big enough. Now, I was over an hour messing around with this, trying to get this out. If all else fails, get a bigger bar in it. That didn't work. Come to the conclusion that in the side of the diff, that holds the bearing cups, there's an adjustment, a threaded piece, which is where you adjust your bearings on your crown wheel. It's locked with a little roll pin, and I'm thinking roll pin must have snapped, come loose, dropped out, and it's wound itself out, and that's why it can't come out. So I tried to get in there with a bar and just try and tap it round. Solid, wouldn't move. Managed to have a look through the filler hole, couldn't see anything adrift, so brute force and ignorance, it came out eventually. So there we go, look, it's nearly out. There you go, look. This is why it's failed. The bolts come out of the bearing cap. I've seen that before, and obviously the stress on it has done the bearing cap. That's why it's all come loose. Put a new one on it. So I started trying to video the prop shaft UJs and the GoPro went flat.
Circle of life, no complaints. What you gotta do, something is life ain't okay. Remember, we will live together. And sooner or later, we will last forever. Do you feel like we're running out of time? When other people you ask to are passing by. Do you feel like we're running out of time? When other people you ask to are dead and gone. What's the meaning of life? Rules blur the fight. All the questions in my head every day and night. What's wrong and who is right? What makes you any better if you're all gonna die? Do you
Right, here we go then, take it out of diff lock. And it moves under its own steam. So we've obviously got off working diff. So take it for a bit of a road test. Sounds alright, drives alright, apart from the tyres that make it sound like a Lancaster's following you. Quite happy with that. Check it over when we get back. Yeah, ready for the next trial. Next trial is at South Elkington in the woods, which is always a popular one. 23rd of July. By all means, come and have a watch and see if it's something you fancy. It's pip luck. Just Chief Inspector of Noises.